One of the struggles we have being a seasonal business is how do we keep employees on through the winter? So I was looking at alternatives and ways I could do that, and I'd seen these postcards, and I reached out to Eric Martin. I'm like, Eric, question. I said, there's this company looking to start a lighting franchise. So funny story, he said, we're trialing that at Happy Nest. I said, oh, you are? And so he mentioned the Humbug and how they had done a trial last year, and he said, look, we'd like to bring a few lawn doctor guys on board to do another trial this year. Would you be interested? I said, oh gosh, yeah. So that's really what, my motivation and driver is really how do I keep guys through the winter, and how do I keep them, how do I pay them and those things. After Eric had kind of said, this is a possibility, what do you think? And said, we're gonna do some training in Chicago. Once we got up there and we started doing the training and realized, okay, there's safety apparatuses for this, there's safety ways you can do this. And I think that's what it clicked, we can make this work. So came back from the training, I got the whole group together. I said, listen, here's what we're thinking about. And I said, I want you guys all put some thought in this because you're gonna be part of it, right? I mean, the whole goal of this is to keep you guys actively engaged, so I can pay you through the winter. And I mentioned this earlier, so the start was really slow just because, we were with the holiday lighting, even though you're not hanging lights till, late October, early November, you've got to be out weeks ahead of that, right? With your ground game, with your marketing and all those things. And we had kind of missed a window by, I'd say 4 to 6 weeks, which put us a little setback. But once that stuff started rolling, and we got some ground game out, we got some houses done, we had some advertisement flow on Facebook and all those things, the leads started to blow up. I mean, I was pretty surprised. We had what I would consider for year one, with a late start, we had a fantastic year. So it's got a lot of opportunity. There are a ton of customers that want it. You just got to find that niche, So it's learning, it's figuring all that out. But the sales process itself, really simplistic, easy to use. What I found was this is a business, that makes a lot of sense to have someone go out to meet the customer. There's people that sell it virtually over the phone. I just found my close rate was much higher when I was face to face. Even though I think it's an emerging market, meaning, this is something that's going to get bigger as we grow, and we're kind of coming in, at really the beginning of this market as far as people, exploding. But there is certainly competition in this market. And I think it's like any business. I look at what we do in lawn care and lawn doctor in my market, and there are probably hundreds of people that do what we do. You're building, a brand, you're building a customer base, and you're building a reputation. Now it's just a matter of coming in and following the system, right? So the system, the ground game and all the other things that are critical and important, going to the training and stuff. So so I look at this year as a real learning experience, and I'm not really even concerned about the revenue as much as I am what I built to explode next year. 60% of the customers I did came out of my lawn doctor database. Another 40% were through new lead generation. So yeah, I mean, we lawn doctor is really good about blasting my customer base. I think we did a number of emails. And I had a lot of folks really surprised, you're doing what? So, but anyways, yeah, I ended up, 60% of the customers I landed were truly lawn doctor customers. It's just a very joyous business, and I've got numerous texts I can share with you on customers going, Dave, my lights look amazing. Yeah. So that's the big benefit, I think. But as far as market awareness and folks that are really doing it, at least in my market, we're at the beginning, right? Yeah. So there's just a ton of growth, a ton of opportunity. It's definitely not even close to being a mature market. So yeah, we're in the beginning stages. One of the things that and even from the lawn doctor side, one of the things that, I've learned is really to grow your business, you got to have trusted partners, and trusted partners are customers, right? And customers that speak well of you and speak highly of you help you grow your business, right? So immediately in this, I was like, I recognize, okay, I got to get these reviews on, I got to get them quick. So I just reached out to every house I did. I'm like, hey, appreciate you. Would you make sure you send this Google 5-star review in for me? And yeah, immediately, as soon as those 5 stars started to hit, that's when my marketing really started to blow up. Yeah. So, and there's a lot of joy. And same thing, even with like the Facebook advertising, You know, I go out every house and I go take pictures and videos and I post them immediately, right? And we get a lot of hits off of that. You know, and it doesn't always turn to a customer, but once again, you're building market awareness, you're building your name and your reputation in the market. So yeah, I guess, you know, I've been a lawn doctor 10 years, and I'm certainly not the oldest franchise and not the newest, but you know, I would just encourage folks to really think hard about this. And if you're looking for an opportunity, not only to add revenue to your business, but an opportunity to make sure you can take care of your folks and pay them well, this to me is really that opportunity. You know, why do we buy a franchise? We buy a franchise because, you know, it's simplistic. They provide the systems, they provide the material, not the material, but the equipment, all those things. Same benefit you're getting out of this. Is there a fear? Oh my gosh, yeah. I mean, you know, you're getting into something you're not familiar with. You're getting into something maybe you know, don't have passion for. Who knows? But to me, it's just a no-brainer bolt-on. It really is. So.